everybody, my name is Colin, and today we'll be doing another movie review. Today we'll be reviewing the new film Jojo Rabbit. Now, this film, I don't know if it's completely been having like a wide release, but I was finally able to see it last week, and I was very excited for this film. I'm a huge fan of Taika Waititi. The cast looked great, and the concept alone blew me away. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is one of my favorite movies of the year. Just a masterpiece on every level. And let's get into freaking Taika Waititi, man. He did such great work with Thor Ragnarok. That's one of my all-time favorite Marvel movies, and probably like top 20 favorite superhero movies. One of my favorite movies that year. And I know Thor Ragnarok was a film that pissed off a few people with its tone, but it actually really worked with me. It might not be the most consistent, but I thought it did a pretty good job at balancing the drama and the humor and the emotional beats. And I think that if you were somebody that wasn't in love with Thor Ragnarok, but you liked kind of what they were going for with the tone, I think you're probably going to really like Jojo Rabbit, because Taika Waititi's style is so good. He's also done movies like Hunt for the Wilderpool, What We Do in the Shadows, also great. But Jojo Rabbit, before I probably would have said Thor Ragnarok, but now Jojo Rabbit is personally my favorite Taika Waititi film. I mean, this guy, he's so unique, so hyper. Like, you just tell behind the camera, he puts so much passion into his work. And he is great in this movie. He plays basically imaginary Hitler. And when I say that, the main character, Jojo, he has this conscience in his head that is literally Hitler. Not physically there, but... So, Taika Waititi, he appears at a few different points in the movie, and it's amazing how he'll, like, go behind the camera, and then suddenly he's not there. It's just great. And the cast here, let's start off with Roman Griffin Davis as Jojo. Now, the kid, Roman Griffin Davis, he's about 12, I think. I haven't really looked him up, but I'd say he looked about 12. I think he was 10 in the movie. But he is fantastic in this role. My God. The all-star cast they have here, and this is his first big role, he really holds his own. I mean, I think that maybe he could get nominated for a Golden Globe. Maybe not an Oscar, but the guy needs to be recognized when award season comes, because he was so good. And let's talk about Thomasin McKenzie as Elsa. So, the plot of the movie, it's about a little boy named Jojo, like I said before, and he wants to become a Nazi. And I know, that sounds insane, but the film, it's so comedic because it's joking about something that's really serious, like the Holocaust and Nazis, like some really dark shit, but it just is satirical brilliance on every level, because it's not supporting racism, obviously, it's making fun of it. Like, you're just making fun of the bigotry that the Germans had towards the Jews, and there are just so many great comedic moments in the movie like that. And so Jojo finds a girl, Elsa, who is being raised by his mother, Rosie, who is Jojo's mother, played by Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson is one of my favorite actresses. This was one of her best performances. I honestly think she should get nominated, because she did a great job with the German accent, and her and Jojo had some really great chemistry. So, she is secretly anti-Nazi, and she's hiding Elsa, the Jewish girl, in the attic. And Jojo and Elsa, they meet. She didn't want them to meet because she thought Jojo would react to it poorly. And he actually slowly ends up becoming friends with her. First, obviously, he's a little blown away by the fact that his mother has a Jewish girl living in his attic, and he kind of tries to study her. And he even asks Sam Rockwell in the movie at one point, why are Jews bad? And, you know, it's so funny. And yeah, at times it might go to the offensive side. If you're somebody that could get offended by a movie like this, I could understand. But all the comedic beats in here, they worked for me, man. And it was actually a really emotional, mature film, because because Elsa and Jojo, at one point in the film, they kind of have a bit of a romance chemistry going. Obviously, it doesn't lead to anything, since Thomasin McKenzie's like 16 and kid's like 12 in real life. But yeah, they had a really good connection in the movie. And the movie, it's powerful, it's emotional, just, it hit all the right beats for me. Sam Rockwell is great in this. I think he should get nominated for Best Supporting Actor. He got nominated for Three Billboards, which he was fantastic in. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is a great movie. That was in 2017. Then in 2018, he got nominated for Vice. And I actually did really like Vice. I know some people didn't, but Sam Rockwell shouldn't have been nominated for that movie. All he did was say, I'm George Bush, and eat a chicken finger. It's barely in the movie. But yeah, he should be nominated for this movie, because he was just fantastic in Jojo Rabbit. And again, Taika Waititi is great as imaginary Hitler. His direction's fantastic. Rebel Wilson was also pretty good in the movie. Alfie Allen, who played Theon from in Game of Thrones, he was also really good. The entire cast is just so good. The soundtrack's really great. It's a beautifully shot movie, and I think that in many years this could be like a cult comedy classic just because of its satirical brilliance. Easily one of my personal favorite movies of the year. This is going to be one that I'll be rewatching for a long time because it's got great historical context, great humor, great emotion, romance. The tone is insane. Taika Waititi, only he could make a movie like this and pull it off. On a scale of 0 to 4 stars, I'm going to give Jojo Rabbit a 4 out of 4 stars. Personally, I didn't have any flaws with this movie. It's not a movie for everyone, but I feel like at the very least it's enjoyable and you can appreciate what Taika Waititi was trying to do. This is definitely going to make my top 10 list of the year, if not my top 5. So go out and see Jojo Rabbit, guys. Please make sure to comment what you thought of the film if you did see it or if you're going to try to check it out. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe for future movie reviews. Thank you all for watching, and I will hasta la vista.